What's up, guys? It's Tim Bridgewater here, host of Rock the Dragon and Dragon Ball Super podcast. Of course, if you listen to episode 41, you know that I just finally unleashed a new giveaway. Of course, for all the details on how you can win, just listen to that episode. But I thought it'd be kind of cool for me to actually make a video and show you a little bit about what you have a chance to win. Because I actually went on and bought one of these for myself as well. Of course, I'm talking about SH Figure Arts Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Vegeta, or more commonly known as Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. Yeah, not only did I get one for you guys for the winner, but I also got one for myself. So don't worry, the one that you're seeing in this video is mine. Yours will still be completely in this box, unopened, for those of you that may prefer that. But seeing as how I'm doing the giveaway on this, I figure you guys will like a close-up of what you have a chance to win. So I would say when I got this in, the first thing that I noticed is that the figure is a bit smaller than I was expecting it to be. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was never a secret that this thing was only 6 inches. I mean, it said that on the website and everything. But, you know, in my mind, 6 inches I think was bigger than what came here. That's what she said. But yeah, so I take it out of the box and it's a little smaller than I kind of thought it would be. So that's a little bit disappointing, but once again, there's no secret about that. What I do like about it though is that it definitely has some weight to it. I was surprised at how much weight this action figure has to it. It definitely is a lot heavier than what it appears to be. And I think that's a good indication that you actually got a genuine product, not a knockoff of some sort. You can feel that weight. There's a lot of pretty good craftsmanship here that I like. One thing that was definitely misleading about this entire process for me is that it just wasn't clear on the website, which I got it on Amazon, but I looked in a couple different places and it kind of seemed to be the same thing no matter where I looked. Be very careful if you decide to get this action figure, because one of the photos that they show that, you know, kind of gives you an idea of the different poses and everything, shows Vegeta standing there with a Super Saiyan Blue aura, the energy aura behind him. That does not come with his action figure. So it's super misleading that it's actually featured in those photos. But if you look really, really closely at the bottom of some of these photos, it does tell you that it doesn't come with that. Unfortunately, it's in Japanese. Okay, so if you don't read Japanese, you'll probably miss that like I did. So I was expecting to get that aura with this, but I didn't. It also doesn't really mention the fact that this action figure comes with the attachable faces, okay? They make it really clear in the photos and everything like that it does come with the different hands, okay? So you can do different poses because you can switch the hands, open hand, closed hand. I didn't even realize it was coming with different facial expressions. So, of course, you have just standard Vegeta, sort of a default facial expression. You also have one of him gritting his teeth. And then, of course, you have one of him yelling. And one of him just kind of smirking or kind of looking to the side. So, you know, 4 different combinations here, which is pretty good. You can do a lot of different poses here, which is really important. And honestly, as far as I can tell right now, kind of the only thing that really justifies the price on here is that you can do all the standard Vegeta power moves, sort of his energy wave poses, Big Bang attack, Gallic gun, final flash. The only thing that I would have really preferred here, I wish they would have given us a hand option for his hand to be straight out with his fingers closed, because 9 times out of 10 when we see the Big Bang attack in the anime, that's what it looks like. So we didn't really get a hand like that. I mean, I'm sure there's an example somewhere where he did a Big Bang attack where his fingers were spread apart, but most of them it's been sort of this outward palm with the fingers closed. So I wish they would have given us an option for that, but you can still make it work because you do have at least some open hand options. Now, I also would have liked the fact, I mean, if they're going to give us detachable faces and everything, it would have been nice to get a version of this where I could have just switched out the head completely and had a black-haired regular Saiyan version of Vegeta. It's a little bit disappointing that it didn't come with that. I mean, you would figure since they already decided to go ahead with the detachable faces and everything, that they would just do a version with black hair. So if you just wanted to power down to regular Saiyan mode, you could do that. Unfortunately, it does not come with that. But, you know, there's plenty of other options out there if you really just want a black-haired version of this version of Vegeta where he's wearing the Whis armor. I'm sure there's a completely separate action figure that you can probably buy to do that with. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that yet or not. All in all, I'm pretty happy with this. When I think about the combinations of poses that can be done with this figure, that is probably the biggest appeal for it for me. I'm sure there's a lot of different things I haven't even thought about yet. There's a lot of action poses and just kind of somber poses, and you know, you can do a lot of different Vegeta-like things with him. So that's all I really wanted to say about it. I just want to give you guys an idea of what you have a possibility of winning here, and letting you know that I bought one for myself as well. So I'm pretty happy with it overall. Obviously, if you've listened to episode 41 on the podcast, you already know what you need to do to win that. If you're someone who's coming along new, you just happen to stumble upon this video, check out Rock the Dragon Dragon Ball Super podcast on iTunes, Google Play, as well as TuneIn. It's a fun podcast. You know, I talk about the English dub of Dragon Ball Super, about 41 episodes in. So if you seem like that would be something you'd be interested in, just make sure you check it out. With that being said, guys, we're going to get out of here. I want everybody to have a happy and safe Thanksgiving if that's something that you celebrate. If not, whatever you celebrate, make sure you enjoy it. Also, you make sure you check out my other Dragon Ball Z videos. I did a fan edit of Vegeta versus Vegeta. You can check that out, including the Bruce Faulconer music. Also, my 25 character impressions that I did for the Dragon Ball Z characters. I'll see you guys in 2 weeks for episode 42 of the podcast. Until then, I'll catch you later.
You are pathetic.
Guys, look, you're already here, okay? You might as well go ahead and watch another video. I mean, why waste your time going anywhere else? There's plenty of videos right here, right in your face. Go ahead and click. Make sure you head over to facebook.com/rockthedragonpodcast. Like, subscribe, share, comment. You know it. Do it all, baby. We're going to do it. It's a good year. Yeah, I'm running out of time.